The dark side of moonlight nobody talks about. This is almost poetic. It's the kind of light people trust, the kind that fills empty streets, touches rooftops, slips through windows, the kind that has inspired songs, stories, entire civilizations. But here's the truth, moonlight isn't what you think it is, because behind that calm glow is something far more unsettling. Let's start with something simple. Moonlight isn't real light, not in the way you think, it's just sunlight, reflected off the surface of the moon, a cold, distant mirror. The moon doesn't shine, it reflects, which means every time you see moonlight, you're actually seeing sunlight that has traveled to space, hit a lifeless surface, and returned to Earth. We call it gentle, but in reality, it's delayed, detached, and far weaker than it appears. But here's where it gets strange. Your brain treats moonlight differently from sunlight. During the day, your brain is alert, focused, grounded. But under moonlight, something shifts because light controls your internal clock, your circadian rhythm. The system that tells your body when to sleep, when to wake, when to feel alert. And moonlight disrupts that system in subtle ways. Humans evolved in environments where nights were mostly dark, complete darkness. But moonlight changes that. It introduces just enough visibility to alter behavior. Not fully awake, not fully asleep. Something in between. And in that in-between state, the brain becomes more vulnerable, more imaginative, more reactive. Shadows look deeper, sounds feel closer, time feels slower. This is why stories, myths, and fears have always been tied to the night. And more specifically, to the moon. Across cultures, the moon has always carried meaning. Not just beauty, but unease, transformation, even danger. The word lunatic itself comes from the moon. Because for centuries, people believed lunar cycles affected human behavior. That during certain phases, people became more unpredictable, more emotional, more unstable. Science today doesn't fully support extreme claims, but it does confirm something interesting. Sleep patterns do shift slightly during full moons. People tend to fall asleep later, sleep less deeply, and wake up more frequently. Not dramatically, but enough to matter. Because when sleep changes, everything changes. Mood, focus, even decision-making. So moonlight isn't just visual, it's biological. It subtly interferes with how your brain resets itself. And when the brain doesn't reset properly, perception changes. But the darker side of moonlight isn't just inside the brain, it's in what it reveals and what it hides. Moonlight doesn't illuminate evenly. It creates contrast, sharp contrasts, bright surfaces, deep shadows, and the human brain struggles with incomplete information. When visibility is low, the brain fills in the gaps. It guesses, projects, imagines. That shadow in the distance, your brain tries to define it, quickly, because uncertainty feels dangerous. Thousands of years ago, this instinct kept humans alive. If something moved in the dark, it was safer to assume it was a threat, a predator, an enemy. So the brain became extremely sensitive in low light, especially under moonlight, where visibility is just enough to detect motion, but not enough to confirm reality. Which creates a strange effect. Moonlight doesn't just show you the world, it makes your brain interpret it differently, more cautiously, more creatively, more fearfully. And then there's the silence. Nighttime environments are quieter, fewer distractions, fewer sounds, which means the brain amplifies what remains. Footsteps sound louder, wind feels sharper. Small movements become significant. Your senses heighten, but your certainty drops. This combination, low light, high sensitivity, incomplete information, creates the perfect conditions for unease. Not panic, not fear. Something subtler, a feeling that something is off, even when nothing is there. But here's the final twist. The moon doesn't just affect how we see the world, it affects how we feel about it. Think about how people behave under moonlight. Conversations become quieter, thoughts become deeper, emotions feel heavier. There's a reason people reflect more at night, why memories feel stronger, why the mind drifts. Because without the noise of the day, the brain turns inward. Moonlight creates space, and in that space, your thoughts get louder. So the dark side of moonlight isn't something external. It's not the sky, not the shadows, not the silence. It's what happens inside your mind when the world slows down just enough for you to notice it. Because in daylight, the world is clear, defined, structured. But under moonlight, things blur. Edges soften, certainty fades, and your brain is left to fill in the gaps. So the next time you stand under moonlight, and everything feels slightly different, slightly quieter, slightly heavier, remember this. It's not just the night around you that has changed. It's the way your brain is interpreting it. Moonlight doesn't just light the world, it changes how you see it. And sometimes, that's far more powerful and far more dangerous than darkness itself.